Welcome to the Verdenberg Sports Show. I'm your host, Jacob Verda. Come on, man. We're in Death Valley, bro. Getting W's. LSU's 1-0. Brian Kelly was right. They came out and they looked good, man. Defense looked good. And if you didn't watch my preview, I'll give you a brief glimpse of it. I was saying, you're going to watch a defensive tug of war. Everybody's talking about the quarterbacks, top quarterbacks, Cade Klubnik, Garrett Nussmeier, and they play well. But the defense stole the show. LSU's defense kept them in the game this entire time. Let me go through my notes for you briefly. First quarter, sloppy plays. They had an illegal motion, false start. It happens in week one. You're going to have to clean it up. It's loud. I mean, I'll give it to them. Their environment was a little rowdy. It's hard to communicate. You saw Trudez Green with a false start, an illegal motion with Barryon Brown. When you're in week 3, week 4, you're not going to see things like that. Run game had its moments. It had its moments. It wasn't what we wanted it to be. It had glimpses. They're going to have to work on it, though. Clemson, minus 10 total yards early. Byer-Sharp fumbled, got them that red zone look. That's how they were able to get that field goal. Now, P.J. Woodland. I was saying with A.J. Halsey being out, that P.J. Woodland's stock is going to rise. And a lot of people are confused. First, you were worrying about Tamarcus Cooley this week, because him and A.J. Halsey are in the same situation. So at first you thought you were out potentially 2 DBs. And when everybody's scratching their head wondering how to adjust a game plan, number 11 was the guy that you were going to pinpoint. Yeah, Jordan Gilbert got out there for A.J. Halsey, but P.J. Woodland's impact, I think, was felt all day. And Mansour Delane. Oh my God, Mansour Delane. Interceptions, deflections, straps, whatever he had to do, he got it done. That's one of your biggest pickups in this transfer portal, Mansour Delane. All camp long, we knew he was going to be a starter. We knew he was a lot at that corner 1 spot. And we always said Mansour and who. And tonight, you got to see a good mix. You got to see DJ Pickett get put into the mix. You got to see a lot of good variations, and I'm excited of what you were able to watch from LSU's defensive side of the ball. Now, second quarter. Cade Klubnik kind of started running again, kind of started showing off that mobility that LSU kind of has trouble with. I'm not going to lie. I was a little bit worried. They went on a touchdown drive. LSU was down 10-3. They drove down the field on 4th and 2. Bad management. Didn't take the 3. And they went for it and failed. We talked about that as one of the keys as well. You're going to have to not leave the points out there. Ramos missed a kick, and you didn't get that 3. That's 6 points that were left on the board. At one point, you were going to be up by 13 when you were up by 7. But that's besides the point. You're going to be able to fix that. At halftime, interesting comparison. LSU had 177 total yards. Clemson had 110, but they were leading. LSU just couldn't get past a couple of those mishaps, a couple of those mistakes, if you will. Nuss fired one to Barryon Brown. I thought that he completed it. Obviously, it got overturned. It got reviewed. People disagreed. I'll let you put your take in the comments below. But that pick by Mansour Delane in the third quarter, sold it. And then Harold Perkins getting inside, getting pressure. It was one of the best things that you could see all night, because everybody's asking, where's Harold Perkins? What's he doing? Why is he not rushing? Is he going to be good at the star? Where's 7? Where's 7? You got to see him, and he looked like a first-round talent. And he ended the game on a pressure, running through Cade Klubnik, and that was another one of our keys. We were saying, you want to make him worry all night. Where's Perk? Where's Perk? Am I about to get smushed? Am I about to get smushed? That's going to get you off of out of your game, out of your element. You're not going to be the same quarterback. And Cade Klubnik, he had his moments, but in the end, not enough. LSU wins 17-10. Low-scoring game. The total was like 57. You only saw 27 total points. Half of the total was secured here. That's what we expected, though. And I don't want to keep beating a dead horse, but the defenses here were the unsung heroes, and they weren't getting enough praise. Garrett Nussmeier, 28 of 38, 230 yards, 1 touchdown. He got active on the legs, too. 4 rush attempts. Caden Durham, 17 rush attempts, 74 yards, and a touchdown. You can clean that up. Aaron Anderson was your wide receiver 1, 6 catches. DeJuan Johnson, 5 catches, all from screens pretty much. They were getting active with him in the backfield. They even let him rush 3 times as well. You saw all kind of things, though. Byer-Sharp got active with 7 targets and 5 catches. Shot out Trudez Green with 4 targets. I mean, you got so many weapons here. It's just going to be about how you're going to use them. How are you going to put everybody on the field to be able to benefit and complement each other? Defense, Wes Weeks, 5 tackles. P.J. Woodland, 5 tackles. And that sack, huge sack in the backfield. That's the aggressiveness and the instinctiveness that P.J. Woodland brings at the line of scrimmage. He's a great gamer. He's a great player. You've seen it through camp, and you got to see it here tonight as well. Here's my last takeaway. So Brian Kelly was talking in the press conference, all the noise about 1-0, this, that, and the third. He was saying that's their mantra every single week. Next week, it's 1-0. Week 3, it's 1-0. It's not about week 1 being 1-0. It's about continuing to focus on the task at hand right now. Keeping the main thing. Don't worry about the noise. Don't worry about the narratives. He even talked about the people that were saying, oh, LSU can't win week 1. He said we didn't buy in on that. We knew we had confidence. We knew what we could do. The narratives are the narratives, but they don't have any effect here inside the program. LSU's confident. LSU's undefeated. They just beat the number 4 team in the country. I'm sure these rankings are going to shake up. Obviously, Alabama loses. Texas loses. Hey, SEC's wide open, baby. A lot of people were saying Texas or Alabama's going to run this conference. And LSU's the only one this weekend to walk out with a W. This has been The Verdict. I'm your guy, Jacob Verda. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're back live Monday at 1 o'clock.